Hi, Chop. How are you? Great, man.
Hi, legend.
Yeah, good.
Commentating.
Looking forward to this. I've got the call up, mate. Late call up.
Well done, mate.
Yeah.
It's good.
Bruce McAvaney wasn't available.
They're up and about. Aspley.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, they'll push up.
Yeah, massively.
Yeah. Nah, good conditions,
The rain
mate.
stays up.
Feels like Melbourne. Feels like Waverley Park. It's cold and windy.
It does, mate. You been well?
Yeah, good. Good. Yeah.
Good to see you, mate.
See you, mate.
No pressure at all. Welcome back to the. Is this the first one you've done?
Love it when I Friday night.
Alright everyone, welcome to the first final of the season. Today we've got our very own Bond Bull Sharks taking on the Aspley Hornets. And what a better place to do it than right here at the canal. By the looks of it, it's perfect footy weather, light breeze, cool temp, great ground. So we're in for a cracking game. Sit back, relax and enjoy a cold one. Good luck girls, it's going to be a good one.
Straight to your face. I'm waiting on that. I thought I was getting the short one. And Mum's like,
Plenty of them down the list. Corrigan's a really good pick. Millie Lee, I like the way she's gone down the season this year. And also down towards the bottom of that list there, Lizzie Henry, Sienna Wilson, Seth Burgess. They're a pretty well bonded team. Aspley Hornets, they've missed out a little bit on and off during the season. But anyway, they've been have a feeling this will be the Aspley Hornets.
Yeah, right. Another 10 beers and a total
The sixth of the season proper and in the midfield too, Alice Smith.
shit, I don't have my final shirt.
Ireland's been having a stellar season, mate.
Gee, I'm also... You have too much story now. I know.
The other one, the three
I'm
sisters,
sticking this on the back.
down
Woo!
to
Have you found it?
Beach.
I can feel myself. Yeah. Where you're studying. We got any cookies on
Oh, look out. We're just about ready to go here. 4-4 on a Saturday afternoon. QAFLW Elimination Final number 1. Loser goes home, the winner progresses, and here we go. Both girls in the ruck did a pretty good job on that occasion. It looks like the Bull Sharks looking to get that first clearance. Looks like Ella in there trying to clear that ball. Kicks that far side wing. It's not too bad. Chasing after that is Wilson for the Hornets. Gathers it up pretty well. Gets the right foot onto it. Young girl in Corrigan trying to gather the ball up. That ball gets intercepted in the middle of the ground. Again, the ball just bouncing back and forth a little bit. Both teams feeling each other out, trying to get some clear space. First kick inside 50 goes to the Bull Sharks, but cut off very well at half back for the Hornets. That Aspley Hornet back line has been pretty solid all year long. Kick it to the midfield, 2-on-1 in favour of the Hornets. Good tackling pressure there laid by the Bull Sharks. Ball still rolling around, somehow got the handball away. Little chip kick might work okay, trying to get on the left foot. Rolls it back inside, attacking 50. Hornets defending well once again. Player there, looks like it was Blakeman trying to pick the ball up. That hat kick towards full forward, takes an easy chest mark in the end, well done. It looks like number 52 down there, Brosnan Ball. She's going to line up for the first shot on goal.
Great call, Kano, and take a breath, mate. The pressure from both teams was a feature there. A bit of a midfield arm wrestle, and Bond just winning there with a couple of inside 50s. The last one going into the Bronson Ball, so she comes in, direct approach, bangs it onto the right boot, but it's just sliced out to the right a little bit, and Aspley dealt with that well. So with the first two entries, Bond went in. Aspley was set up nicely, as you said. They're very strong out back, and they were more than ready for the footy coming in. So Aspley probably kicking with us, well, the breeze straight into our faces here at the commentary box, straight across with this southerly, so no real favourite end, I don't think, at the moment. We'll see how it plays out, Kano.
Well, let's see. That kick out wasn't too bad into the breeze. Like we said, that breeze is blowing strong in our faces here. Hopefully the rain can stay away. Should be a brilliant matchup between these two this afternoon. Aspley get the clearance. Good handball off the deck there. Hat kick down the ground. One-on-ones all over the park here. Good pressure there by the Hornets. Looks like Stella down there laying the tackle. Brilliant effort. He found home the ball. Well done.
Yeah, just let that one bobble out. Needed to hold that one in the tackle, but the great tackle there from Stella leads to the ball. So she gets a free kick. She goes risky kicking board, but the risk pays off into Sienna Wilson. She goes directly, this will go inside 50, but the Bull Sharks are set up as a loose player there, and they win the footy back for their team. They directly switch the ball, good attacking kick out wide.
Eva Reeves with that intercept mark there at half back. Kick out wide, they're trying to maintain possession here, the Bull Sharks. It's worked out okay so far, leading by the 1 point. Again, kick down the line, close to the boundary line. Don't want this ball getting out the back. Aspley's looking desperate in defence. Got to be clean handling here. Players dive on it. All of a sudden it's come out in favour of Bond Uni. Found a spare player in Nolan. Nolan with the handball off. Kick towards goal. That could be the first. No. Pushed across the face.
Just across. It was dangerous. They went from one end to the other pretty quickly. Then came Bond. And Nolan, as we mentioned before the game, the main girl there for Bond has been great all season, and looking dangerous there, got the handball off and had the shot on goal. So here we go, Aspley exit, and good clean hands there, chain of handballs, wheel around onto the left foot, they go back the other way and just keep a bit of possession, cross half back.
Just looking down the line here, hits a target, that works out okay. They're just going down the line a little bit, Aspley. That mark probably could have been paid. Play on. Found a spare player out wide. That mark is paid. Now back through the corridor. Who can get on the front foot here? Oh, look at that. The one Hornet player surrounded by Sharks. Feeding frenzy. Players lock the ball in.
I like Aspley's ploy here. They seem like they want to control the footy across half-back and not blaze away at the moment. And then when they decide to go quick, they're going to go. But it's working out so far. They wouldn't want to over-possess the ball, but it is definite system there for the Hornets. And this one's bobbling around contested footy. couple of handballs knocked out. So here we go here. Ella gets a good little handball, and a left foot kick goes inside 50. It's out into space for Bond. Players run onto it. It's a 2-on-2, and it's a good strong tackle. I think it's going to be holding the ball, and yes it is.
Blackman with that tackle there. Great defensive effort. That's what you want from your key forwards. Lock that ball in there. Blakeman chips to the hot spot. Who's there for Bon Uni? No one bowls to it. Aspley hold it up. 20 metres out from the Bon Uni goal.
Yeah, I think coaches love that game when your full forwards laying pressure tackles like that. It's a great way for forwards to get involved in the game too. And here we go again. So speaking of tackles, Aspley are doing that part of the game well as two. So we'll have a stoppage just in the left forward pocket for the Bull Sharks. Good tap there by the Hornets. So there we go, balls in dispute at the moment. They'll have to clean this up.
Corrigan, sorry. She's probably going to dominate in that ruck field. Kicks down the line, bypasses all players, gets out the back. Plays the defensive dive on it. Play on said the umpire. Could have been a trip. Here's a chance for the Hornets. Great kick back in forward. Works out okay. That's the lead. He's got numbers streaming through the middle of the ground. 1-on-1. Who's going to win this contest? Gets him behind. It's Roberts there, the captain, acting captain, gets pushed off the ball, still maintains possession. Play on, says the umpire. Who's going to win this contest? Plenty of numbers around this ball. Ball still rolling around, right onside 50. Here's a chance. It looks like Downey. Downey got a little hack kick, back to Downey. Here's a chance, steps back inside, gets tackled. Play on, said the umpire. Bon Uni desperately trying to clear it. Ball rolling towards that outer side boundary line, gets pushed over the boundary, throwing about 45 out from the Hornets' goal.
Yeah, good entry there. That was the first real attacking threat by the Hornets, and it was Downey, wasn't it? Won the 1-on-1 across the arc there at the 50, and then the 1-2 nearly had that shot on goal, so but it was just the desperate defensive bomb that chopped that one off. So we have a throw in now, and a good tap to the run of Toby Chapman. So they get that one away up the wing. Lovely set of hands there on the wing to maintain possession for the Bull Sharks. And look at it run. Just have to be clean with the first touch. Unfortunately wasn't, and the Hornets were able to lock this one up for a ball up.
So you can tell straight away when Bon Uni want to go with a bit of speed, they've probably got more skill than Aspley. But at the moment, that first touch is just laying them down. Play on, said the umpire. That ruck contest was pretty good. Bon Uni clear the ball on the left foot. Kicking probably 60, 70 metres out from goal. Just hacks the kick off the ground, keeping it going forward at every opportunity. Again, players who can cleanly handle the ball at this stage. It is a final. It's a knockout final. Bon Uni still on the attack. Aspley desperately trying to get some room to move, coming out of defence. Hack kick towards his broadcast side. Now they've got a little bit of room to move. Oh, trips over her own feet there, unfortunately, the Hornets player. Good handball out. Looks like that was Grace Moody. Players get smothered.
Yeah, Plumpton just fell over chasing the ball, but she made up for it. I love the second effort there to break the tackle up to prevent Bond going back inside. So, great effort, and I love the speed from number 32, Summer Carriage, for the Hornets as well across the back line now. So here we go now. The Bull Sharks get a clear kick inside 50. The hands go up. It's a lovely pluck out of the air by Tegan Williams, Kane.
Well, what can you say? Got in the box seat, used the body well, and found the drop of the ball fairly easily. Good contested mark. Probably going to be lining up from about, you'd probably say 35 out. Pretty tight angle into this breeze. This ball could go anywhere. Comes in now. Gets on the right foot.
Oh, it's coming back nicely.
Look at that ball come back.
Oh, it just didn't have.
Is that touched?
No,
says the umpire.
Hang on, trying to get my 7-9 to do that in the air. The way that ball went from right to left. That was beautifully ball back in the breeze, and must have just got over the line. So the Bond Bull Sharks, the home side, get the first major of the afternoon here.
Tegan Williams with the first goal of the afternoon.
What a great first goal from Tegan Williams.
Geez, we're going to need some assistance with that at times, I think. We've got the announcer calling out names as well, which is definitely going to help us along this afternoon. First goal on the board. That's what Bond Uni was looking for. If you're kicking into this breeze, every opportunity you can get in front of goal is going to be gold. Coach Lovell is going to be happy with that start. Back in the middle of the ground. Aspley looking to clear. Here's Downey. Downey, kick towards half forward. No one really can get clean possession. Well done there by Adamson, trying to clear the footy. Good pressure there by Nolan. And again, they come out with a bit of room to move on that outer side. Aspley player chasing them down. I think that was Downey as well. Well done. And the Bull Sharks take a mark on that outer wing.
Really good leg speed coming out of the back line there across half-back for the Sharks. And, yeah, they maintain possession up. They love that far wing, but this ball looks like it could be turned over. No, they did well to get that to ground. So handball into space. This is a dangerous one. Aspley have to be good.
Look out.
Beeline the ball. And won the contest for a team. So well done. They live to fight another day, the Hornets, although this one's running out of bounds. Play on this. Keep it in. So Bond get the ball back. Chain of handballs. A short kick lowered the eyes. Well done.
Well done to the Bull Sharks, keeping the ball in play.
So too far at the score, I reckon, Kano. And let's see what she does with this. No leading movement, though, so it's kicked it long to the top of the square. Oh, big contest in the air. And Aspley get first touch. Yeah, good ground ball there. They come out to the commentary side. Free kicks paid. So paid to the Aspley player who had front position there. She has to go and get her own footy.
Griffiths with the free kick.
Yeah, this will slow the exit down a little bit, but well done with an important one-on-one by Griffiths. So let's see. Yeah.
They've got the spare player on this broadcast side. That's going to work out okay.
They do this well, Aspley, just maintaining possession across half-back and setting things up. They'll try and chip this towards the corridor, but they might maybe one more kick down the line here. So Bond have done well to block this up.
Downey again down the line, trying to keep the ball in play. That's out on the full, unfortunately. Not the best of kicks. But again, that breeze pushing across this side of the ground. It's going to do that quite a bit. 2-on-1 in favour of Aspley. Great effort there by the Bull Sharks player, though. Locked that ball in, Zarafa.
Kira Zarafa.
She's been one of those probably number one key players for Bond Uni this season as well. She's had a pretty good season. Play continues now. Bond Uni just hacks the ball into some open space. Here's a player with a bit of X factor there. That was Carriage. Carriage unfortunately turned the ball over.
That's Ella.
That was Ella. Ella found a teammate. Bit of open space. Rained into an open goal. It's rolling. It's there.
Yes, that's Trinity Ella. So Ella not only found a teammate, she found a sister. And that was put away. Was that number 18?
Yes, it was.
Trinity. So Grace Ella to Trinity Ella for a major there. So it was a lovely kick on the fly, wasn't it, from 40 out?
It's the Ella show to start in this first quarter for Bond Uni. And yes, and straight away noticing when the ball hits the ground, it seems to be Bond Uni first onto it a lot of times. Aspley seem to be a bit reactive in their defensive unit, which isn't their norm during the season. But Bond Uni are definitely primed for this elimination final, and they've started off really well.
Fantastic. So, yeah, what a cracking start to this grand final. Let's see if Aspley can hit back here. They're doing well out of the middle. They've won this centre clearance, so the umpire's called it back, called that a incorrect disposal.
Geez, that could have been 50.
Yes. So here we go. That's Zarafa again. Lovely little left foot, but the ball's hit the ground there from Nolan. Couldn't complete the mark. Zarafa goes again.
Beautiful
so
kick.
They've gone wide this time. Handball receives, ignored. So little short kick. Oh, it's going to be 50. So she, young Asama Carriage didn't get back a step as the umpire was asking on the mark, and it's a costly error, isn't it?
Lexi Samuels is going to take the free kick.
They'll get another shot on goal here, and it is Lexi Samuels, you're right, Kane, from 20 metres on a slight angle. Tricky breeze, though. This breeze is swirling a little bit. Let's see if she can hit this one nice and low. And just brought it back to 50. I thought that she'd given it too much whip, but it came back from right to left, like we said with that breeze, Kano. It's the right-hand goalpost is the one to aim for because it's coming straight across the ground.
See, now that's like my goal swing off the tee. Just goes right to left and tries to come back. Left-hander golf swing, plenty of slice on that.
You're a lefty.
I'm a lefty,
Yeah,
worst slice of all time, and that ball came back exactly like my golf swing.
Right to left's a good thing if you're a righty, but
Not if you're a lefty. But well done to Samuels, and again, it's going to be hard enough for this Aspley unit to come out of that defensive zone without giving away the free kick and the 50. Just set up that shot on goal from Samuels. But they've got 3 on the board already. Aspley really haven't looked likely in their forward 50, but here's an opportunity. They've got the 1-2 going. Bit of an overlap. Umpire's found a free kick. Bit of solid contact.
well, they were away too. It would have liked the advantage in that situation, but they bring it back. Yeah, she did well. It was a solid knock.
Very solid knock. It looks like that was Middleton picking herself up. One of the toughest players in this Aspley unit. Chips towards an half forward. That's a better kick.
Nice presenting on the lead there by McCarthy.
McCarthy sells the candy. Kicks to the hot spot. Who can take a mark here for the Hornets? 1-2.
Wow, flying shot.
That's
through.
Downey.
Wow, so they got their first on the board. Kane, the Hornets, and through a good structured goal there with the centre half forward. And we said Downey, no, McCarthy. That
McCarthy
led up there,
it was.
Hit the ball on the logos there. Beautifully wheeled around and got it to the hot spot. And a lovely crumbing goal, a snap around the body, wasn't it?
Well, I believe it was Downey, but we
Downey.
might have to double check that one. I believe it was Downey. Wish we had instant replay here.
Good goal to Aspley, number 6.
Oh, there we go.
Tallis.
Number 6, Tallis. I knew it was a
Tallis.
single-digit number. I wasn't sure it was 5 or 6. Tallis gets the first one on the board. Well, we just said they've looked unlikely in their attacking zone, and first time they get it in there, and Tallis ends up with a major. So well done to the Hornets. Good to hit back. Now back in the middle. Both rucks go up. Downey's trying to wrestle the ball out of there. Players dive on it. That's going to be a stoppage back in the middle of the ground.
It's a great battle in the middle of the ground. I'm enjoying this, Kane. It's, I reckon it's 50-50 at the moment with clearance from the middle. Both rucks jumping in strongly, and we have a stoppage there. So, but it's been crucial. I mean, the last goal that Bond got that Aspley gave up was off the back of 2 free kicks and a 50. So Aspley have shown, and they go forward again, that they're more than capable. Here they go. Ground ball. This one's being wrapped up. Good tackle pressure, but they get the ball on the outside now, the Sharks. They run and gun and have a bounce. Kick back through the corridor. Ball hits the deck. Players, as you said earlier, Kane, seem to be at ground level everywhere for the Bull Sharks.
No, you're definitely right there. And that's the thing. They've been able to get out of the front of stoppage, the Bull Sharks. That's where they've been most dangerous. Just like that tap out. Now they've got some numbers coming through. Aspley desperately trying to lock the ball up once more. Downey's around the mark. Can't get there. Ball still getting pushed inside their attacking 50. Well done to the Bull Sharks. That ball could have been dropped cold. No, said the umpire. Play on. Now he's going to come in. Give it to me, girls. I'm going to throw that one up.
Yes, ferocious at the moment, isn't it?
Absolutely ferocious.
Has not slowed down at all the intensity of this first quarter. But nothing less than you'd expect being an elimination final with, and I think Aspley are up for it, having been on the receiving end of 7 losses of the last time these teams have played. So
This is Poultney at half back. Poultney now goes with a beautiful right foot. Plenty of numbers around this contest. Ball comes to the back, comes to ground. Umpire might say hold the ball. Yes, he has. So that's an interesting one from Harrison Brown. Umpire number 7 there. He was in the box seat to make the call. I think he made the right one. Kick back towards half forward for the Sharks. Players come together. Good contest. Great defensive pressure there from the Bull Sharks forward unit. Again, Aspley just desperately trying to get the ball out of there. That ball's not going anywhere, though. It's about 45 out from the Bull Sharks' goal.
And getting towards the business end of this first term, Kano, and the home side 3-2-20, Aspley 1 goal straight 6. So Here we go. There's still time for another score, so see what Aspley can do transitioning here out of their own half. So good, clean hands there. It's the tackle without a play on, says the ump. And we'll have another ball up. Here we go. Well, that's the end of the first term, Kane. Don't need to read that score out again, but it is by Uni by the...
Okay, let's give them 60 minutes of skills, fitness and fun. And let's not forget about connection. We're talking safe, inclusive and modified rules, perfect for newcomers. Okay, super kick on 3.
1, 2, 3, super kick! Yeah!
Super fun, super safe, super inclusive. Super kick, tailor-made for 7 to 12-year-olds.
AFL 9s, it's footy for
Best mates looking to be teammates.
cardio fiends after a bit of competition.
Legends of the game, looking at making a comeback.
There's footy for when your week's pretty cooked. Or for fitting it in between classes.
It's footy!
It's footy.
It's footy!
It's footy for me.
It's not just an Australian sport. There's a lot of countries that come over and create a home here that can also join in and play the sport to the fullest potential.
All the advice that you get given, it's really inspiring.
Being part of a football team is more than just a game. It's like a family.
To find your more, visit play.afl/more to footy.
Football club is very, very important in this community. Without it, there's not much else to do in such a small town.
I do believe that there's so much more to sport than just winning.
If my story says anything, it's that you don't need the experience, having the passion and having the want to see the young girls excel.
It's also, to me, a chance to give back to the community.
To find your more, visit play.afl/more to footy.
Presented by BHB, the AFL's Gender Equity Education Program supports community football clubs to make more welcoming and inclusive environments for everyone in footy, particularly women and girls. It provides practical tools to remove barriers, challenge outdated norms, and create safer, more equitable environments where everyone can participate, lead, and officiate the game.
We chose the Gender Equity Education Program more because of the growth we've had in the female participation over the years. So for us, it was an addition to the Women and Girls Charter Club, which we did back in 2024. The growth we've had in our female participation from the start of that to where it is now is nearly double.
What has stood out the most is how practical the program has been, and it uses real-world examples and that stuff clubs can start implementing straight away.
The Gender Equity Education Program has had a huge impact of our club. Participation rates of our females has grown massively over the last few years. It just gives the ability for a mum that has a young daughter to have a safe space to start a new sport, continue on their AFL journey here at the club.
We would encourage other clubs to get on board with the program, help create a safer, more inclusive environment for your club, players, families and members.
The program for us, it really shone a light on what we've been doing well as a club. Clubs continue to grow, participation levels continue to grow. I feel confident within our club that new players to our club, existing players to our club, feel that the environment they're here, they continue to learn, continue to grow, but doing it in a safe space. For kids these days, it's paramount.
So take the next step and submit an EOI via the link in the caption below.
And really, in that battle in the middle of the ground, still joining me is Mr. Julian van der Driest. My name's Kane Browning, and just quickly, Julian, that first quarter, it was a real back and forth between the two in the middle of the ground.
Yeah, and I think Bond probably just had the edge on the inside 50s there. Maybe with that, we'll see after this quarter, but probably is a scoring end that Bond were kicking too. And but Aspley made the most of their entry when they did go in, and but that initial battle of the midfield is fantastic to watch. It's a real hot footy in there. So we begin the second term of this elimination final, and that's booted off the ground against some territory. Not a bad ploy in a final when the footy's hot. Tackling's been the other feature, Kano. I've loved watching the girls.
You're right, but the one for me that's standing out is Shannon Nolan for Bond Uni. She's had a brilliant start to this elimination final. She's been all over it. Downey with the handball out. Here's a bit of X factor. Carriage again. Not the best of handballs. Still found a teammate. They're trying to use the handball coming out of trouble. Little chip kick rolling around still. Carriage. That could have been a throw. Play on, said the umpire. Breaking through the pack was Sealy. Sealy got a spare player in Lee. Lee handles the ball pretty well. Unfortunately, couldn't find a teammate, and Bond come out of trouble. Nolan was looking for the 1-2. Not quite sure where to go with Adamson. Adamson handballs it off. Again, they've got a bit of traffic to work through, but that's worked out okay. And Zarafa takes a good solid mark. Kicks up the line. That could have been 50 for off the ball. No, said the umpire.
That's Zarafa's a lovely low dart of a kick there, maintaining possession. The ball goes past everyone there into Bond's forward 50. So here's Carriage again. She's been busy and good leg speed. So that's a better kick up the line to her number 7 in Plumpton. Plumpton's been busy as well. Wheels around onto the right. Kicks it straight down the line again. And they look for ground balls, but that one's tapped out of bounds. So Aspley's half-back line working overtime, Kane.
No, and Stellard's been a little bit quiet for the Hornets up forward. There wasn't a lot of opportunity deep forward, but she laid a solid tackle early in that first quarter to get a shot on goal. Unfortunately missed that opportunity, but at the moment it's going back and forth in this middle part of the ground. So important for these two sides to get some dominance in this part of the field. Here's the Rafa again, had plenty of the footy early. Dropped the chest mark, probably should have taken that one. Players come together again. Zarafa hits the pack hard.
Yeah, that was Ella. Good contest there. Just couldn't complete the mark, but she's heading back out into space. So here we go again. Good sharked off the ruck. And players flying in. Zarafa gets a body in there. Here's Nolan, we spoke of earlier, has been busy. Good little short kick, chipping kick there to the lead of Brosnan. Ball hemmed in the pocket. Probably too far out the score, Kane.
And that's the thing, Nolan again at the bottom of the pack, just getting the handball out, going forward at every possible chance. And Brosnan Ball had a shot on goal earlier. Missed that opportunity, kick to the goal square. Who can take a mark? Great effort there by the Hornets. Snap on goal, just bypasses that left-hand goal post. Minus score. So they're peppering away here, Bond University. Aspley just need to hold their guard here at the moment. They can't let that scoreboard pressure build up too high as they come out from full back once more.
And that was Blackman, that little snap-on goal there. The leading goal kicker in the competition came. And, yeah, if she gets going, look out. But that was a little opportunity there. So let's see how we go. Bond are going to bring this back inside. Speaking of Blackman, that one's just hacked forward. There's dangerous runners, though, onto it, and it's bobbled out of bounds. So under siege at the moment, the Hornets.
Yeah, it's one thing you can't doubt in these early stages, just the impact on players going at the footy extremely hard. The person who attacks the ball the most is obviously probably going to get a free kick, or they're definitely going to get some accolades off the coaching staff. As Aspley again pushed the ball towards the Bull Sharks' goal. Desperately trying to get the ball out. That could have been on the ball. Nolan at the bottom of the pack once again for the Bull Sharks. That little hack kick. Got to lock the ball down. Brilliant tackle there by the Hornets. Play on, said the umpire. Tackling pressure intense.
Don't mind that from the umpires. There were three there that you probably could have paid dropping, holding the ball, but they let it go. It is a final. If you're going to let them go, let them all go. That was good. Good umpiring. And the men in green have had a great start to the game as well. Here we go. There's an umpire. Umpire's blowing the whistle now, and it's something off the ball. There's been a hold, and it's going to go to Bond. And it'll be a shot on goal for the ruckman.
It looks like it's number 33 down there in white.
Yep. A ruck infringement there.
Just thanks to Brandham's Windows and Doors too. Field umpires Jason Mitchell, Justin Oates and Harrison Brown as this shot goes on goal. Pushes back. It's there.
It's through from Sky White. Capitalises on the free kick there. So well done. And they have had the better of this second term, Bond. They've had Windows sort of maybe swung a little bit more to their advantage, and you can see by that kick, helped through. So good finish there.
Brilliant. And I'm just going to quickly finish those. You had Jason Mitchell, Justin Oates and Harrison Brown field umpires, Blake Nelson, Sean Lyons, boundary umpires, and in the goals, Oscar Humphreys and Mark McKenzie. Thanks to Brandham's Windows and Doors, the major sponsor for the umpires again in season 2026 for the QAFLW and the QAFL. As the ball, Nolan again hacks that ball out. She is absolutely on fire in this first half. They're pleading for a 50-metre penalty. The scoreboard's glitched, so we might have a bit of trouble there. Ball gets out the back. Here's another chance for the Bull Sharks. 2-on-1. As the scoreboard looks like it's going to explode. Bit of fireworks going on. Ball still rolling around in favour of the Bull Sharks. Aspley again desperately trying to clear the ball out of defence. That ball's going to roll. If that ball rolls out, it's going to be a free kick to Bond. Play on. Still on the ground as players get taken over. Good pressure there by Plumpton of the Hornets.
And the other one of our partner sponsors is iSports Solutions, Kano, providing in-depth statistical analysis for all of our matches. Speaking of the scoreboard blowing up, we can't see the stats at the moment. That ball is tapped out of the ruck and we'll have a reset.
As would you believe, ladies and gents, we've got the rain starting to fall. That weather is absolutely building, very dark on my left-hand side here. The heavens could open up very, very quickly. This could turn into a wet weather match, unfortunately, but that's what elimination finals are all about. Who can go longer, harder for longer? Aspley Hornets diving on the footy there. Well done as the rain comes steaming into our commentary box. Of course, it's going to come in at an angle straight into our faces. We're going to be stuck on the back of this commentary box in a second. As play continues, everything's starting to get a little bit wet. Play continues now. Hornets desperately trying to get out through Middleton. Ball handling. Middleton gets the 1-2. Bit of room to move. Trying to find a teammate in Lee. Unfortunately missed her, and that ball got intercepted. It's an half back with a good mark taken by Adamson. Adamson now kicks up the line.
That was young Millie Ella. The ball slipped through the hands there. It's going to be a hot, slippery pill now. But they go forward. Bull Sharks, it won't be pretty. And the Aspley Hornets defenders finding it hard to get a handle of it. This is Zarafa.
No way.
Around the body.
No way. Oh, jeez.
Thought that was going through, but it just bounces to the near side. So great effort there.
That could have been goal of the year there from Zarafa. That was
lovely.
Absolutely brilliant kick.
Left foot snap just kept curling. And the Hornets, like I said, they're just under siege this quarter. So let's see if they can have some time in possession. You won't want to be too cute. Now the footy's pretty slippery. They'll just put this one long out of fullback. So lovely hands there by the Hornets. So they come out to our commentary side wing. Pressure again from Ella. And again, the double effort. The play-on's a call. The coaches will love that effort there from Ella with the 2 tackles in the 1 play. And the pressure continues.
Gracie Ella, well done. Absolutely smothered those Hornets players with those 2 tackles. Didn't get rewarded, but the coach definitely would have seen that. So she'll get a tap on the back at halftime. That's for sure. 4-4-28 in favour of the Bull Sharks. 1 straight kick, 6 of the Hornets. Desperately trying to get the next one. This is Downey. Carriage. Found a teammate out there who's already kicked a goal in Tallis. Tallis has got a bit of room to move. Good run-down tackle there. Looks to be that was Sandman. Sandman still laying the pressure on. Not letting that opposition get clear. And that ball's going to get locked up about 40 out from the Hornets' goal.
It was a better build-up too by Aspley. They a little bit more through the middle, wasn't it, Kane? And it looked dangerous. If it just had got a clean handle on that last possession, they would have had the shot on goal. But here we go. They're in just on the 50-metre arc. Aspley sharks the ball out of the ruck. Ball hits the deck. Slippery ball as that shower's sort of passing through. A little kick off the ground there. Bull Sharks under the pressure now. Little handball back out to the back of the pack. Kicked up high in the air. It'll have to be clean this, and it's marked by Carriage. Summer Carriage has been busy up and down this wing. She'll have a shot on goal on a slight angle, only 10 metres out, Kane, and this would be more than welcome for the Hornets.
Well, they're desperate for that next goal. They're trailing by 22 points.
Tricky little distance, this one. The slippery ball, and just pop that across the face. Yeah, she puts the hands on the head. She's not happy with that, but like I said, was by no means a gimme, was it?
Well, the wind's blowing, the rain's coming down, the pressure is on. They've got to take every opportunity they can this quarter. And Carriage again, she's probably one of the better performers so far for Aspley. That ball's going to come over the back. Hornets trying to be first onward. Look at the pack of Bull Sharks trying to break that down. Back towards the likes of Carriage for the Hornets. Can't maintain possession, but definitely laid a solid tackle. Held the ball up. 45 out from the Hornets' goal. Even the umpires are mishandling the ball in this wet weather. So, umpire's going to throw this ball up. Looks like Corrigan's back in the ruck for the Hornets. First on it, lays a tackle, Corrigan. That's holding the ball. Well done.
Good work. Second effort from the ruckman. And, yeah, fantastic. Work at ground level.
Oh, nothing like a big-sized player. Ruckman, that's exactly what you want. The second effort has actually been called to play on. Hacks the ball towards about 30 out. That's well done. Stella.
Made the mark. Oh, no, it's a chop of the arms, Kane. Either whatever you like. 6 of one, half a dozen the other. But the way that she presented then, the kick was a bit of a tumbler, but she just held her space and launched it that one. And she'll have a shot 30, or probably a kick from about 45 actually, so it'll have to be her best kick.
Well, she's definitely within range, Jules, and
she's a sharpshooter though. Former goal-kicking medalist. Here we go. She comes in onto the right boot, just kicks a low ball, and that's just touched off the back of the hands and slides through for a minor score. So a couple of opportunities in the last 5 minutes. Kano for the Hornets. They're right back in this contest, and it's only 21 points.
Well, this is the idea. They've got to try and lock the ball in. Don't give the Bull Sharks an easy out here. There's plenty of changes on the bench coming from both sides. That ball's getting pushed towards that boundary line. That could be a free kick to the Hornets. It is. Free kick's going to go to Eva Seeley. Had a very good game a couple of weeks ago. Push the ball towards half forward. Look at the numbers around this contest. Wet weather footy. Here we go. QAFLW elimination final. Bonyuni trying to clear out from that defensive 50. Seeley off the outstretched hands. Gets out the back. One-on-one. Who can be clean here? That could have been a push in the back. Yes, it is.
Young Nilia, the youngest of the three sisters. So she's got some wheels to burn too. So let's see how she goes here. She'll love that kick. Takes on the corridor there. Who we got? Oh, strong hands there by Aspley though. You've got to pay that in the wet from Ella Smith, the gun mid for Aspley.
Ella Smith, well done. That's what we need.
To the left. Oh, wow. Well, they're handling it like a dry footy at the moment, Kane. I'm impressed with the dukes there of Davidson, Jasmine Davidson. Just
there would have been. You could have picked 6 players to mark that ball. There were so many numbers for Bonyuni there. Kicks up the line. It's all Aspley though.
Kick tennis at the moment. Kick to kick in the schoolyard.
Ella Smith.
As the rain comes back in sideways into our faces, so here we go. Back up the line. It's can't complete the mark, so Bramble battle comes in. Good strong contest there. So by the number 6, she's not big Maddie Tallis, but courageous work there, head over the footy and made it hers. So well done, as we'll have another throw in right in front of the commentary position here, Kane.
Well,
here at Bond University.
Ball about to get thrown back in. Ball's going to get out the back. Bonyuni probably won the tap out on that occasion. Here's Downey again at the bottom of the pack. Can't get the hairball away. So, again, it's that sort of back and forth in this middle part of the ground between the arcs. Wet weather footy. Who can get a nice big long kick inside attacking 50. Downey, well done.
Head over it.
Ball got smothered. She might get the 1-2 here. Give it back to it. No, bypasses her. Hack kick towards centre half forward. Ball comes to the front. Umpire's found a free kick. It's a holding. It's going to Bonyuni. Kick out wide here is going to work to Reeves. And Reeves just decides to take a little bit of a breath. That's not a bad kick off the boot in this wet weather. Ball comes to the front. It's all Bonyuni. Now they've got a bit of room to move. Nolan probably got caught for the first time this afternoon. She's still around the mark here. Ball drifting again. Downey gets absolutely poleaxed off the footy. Play on, said the umpire. And again, lays another solid tackle.
Well, the tackle count's gone into triple figures, Kano, because this slippery footy's just made a little bit more of a contested affair and less freewheeling. So, but it's great to watch.
Sienna Wilson with the gang tackle as well.
Slowed things up on the scoreboard a little bit too. It's just an arm wrestle now.
Ball
between the arcs.
Ball back in the middle. Downey again lays a solid tackle. Another one there teaming up with Wilson with the forward pressure. Wilson again might get the ball here. Downey's on his broadcast side wing. They can't get the ball out. Desperately trying to handball it. And gets absolutely slammed into the ground for trouble. That's a free kick. A little bit dangerous. But again, that defensive pressure has gone through the roof in the second quarter. Zarafa putting her body on the line with that tackle. Gave away the free kick. Nolan stands the mark.
This is Middleton with the ball now. Get a little bit close to the man on the mark, but umpires picked a free kick up the field, so it's going to go to the Hornets.
That was for a block by the looks of it, Jules.
Let's see what McCarthy can do. She presented well in the first quarter as a key
forward.
Look
out.
Runs herself into trouble. And there's a nest of bull sharks, or a school of bull sharks, I should say. They're able to win that footy, but it's turned over again. So let's see, the handball's not the great option at the moment. It's very slippery pill, so young Ella gets the handball back inboard. Ball hits the deck again. Here we go again. Grace Ella that time. Little chipping ball. Squares it up. Let's see. Oh, great hands over here. I've been impressed with the aerial work from both teams came with this ball. So,
no, it's very well done from both sides. Push the ball towards this broadcast side. This girl's been pretty good this afternoon.
Lee. Yep.
Millie Lee. Not a bad right foot kick. Again, this weather conditions is going to test everyone's skill level. Carrigan couldn't get the ball onto the boot. The Sharks are first back onto it. Surrounded by Hornets though. Little cat kick's not going to be kept in, so that's going to be a lasso. Unfortunately, that kick off Tallis's boot just rolled out of bounds. So again, everyone takes a breath. 4:28 to 1:17.
We don't have the time clock working at the moment, Kane, but can't be a lot of time in this second quarter. But Aspley had a love one, late one here to just
try here we go.
Contest. But Bond are out here. They have space if they can be clean. Ella pumps that one deep inside the fifth. This gets over the back. Yeah, the mark's paid there.
Blackman.
Mark's paid to Blackman. And she'll have the shot on goal. So only the one goal kicked. The one goal kick this term by Bond. And this should be Blackman will fancy herself here as a key forward. 45 metres directly in front. Slight breeze over the shoulder.
Well, scores in stoppage time, let alone after the siren, just coach killers.
Blackman comes in. It's a floater. And it's just pushed across the side of the goal. So a sigh of relief from Aspley there. Battled hard in the second half of that term. And yeah, well, just the one goal for that second term to Bond. So as we go in for the main break, it's 4 goals, 5 Bond 29. 22 points ahead of the Aspley Hornets from up the highway in Brisbane. 1-7.
Well, Jules, thanks for the contribution of that second call. We're at half-time in Elimination Final number 1. When we come back,
Okay, let's give them 60 minutes of skills, fitness and fun. And let's not forget about connection. We're talking safe, inclusive and modified rules, perfect for newcomers. Okay, super kick on 3.
1, 2, 3, super kick! Yeah!
Super fun, super safe, super inclusive. Super kick, tailor-made for 7 to 12-year-olds.
AFL 9s, it's footy for
Best mates looking to be teammates.
cardio fiends after a bit of competition.
Legends of the game. Looking at making a comeback.
It's footy for when your week's pretty cooked. Or for fitting it in between classes.
It's footy!
It's footy.
It's footy.
It's footy, Sydney.
He's not your traditional coach. He wears his heart on his sleeve.
She's the backbone of our defence, and she leads the team from the front.
He always shows up for us. He really cares about every player.
She's calm and methodical. She leaves nothing to chance.
I wasn't the most confident player coming to Bond, but he showed me what I'm capable of.
When a game doesn't go her way, she puts her head down, gets to work, and she gets better.
Andy is always in my corner, and he always will be.
Whatever Gemma sets her mind to, she'll achieve it.
It's not just an Australian sport. There's a lot of countries that come over and create a home here that can also join in and play the sport to the fullest potential.
All the advice that you get given, it's really inspiring.
Being part of a football team is more than just a game. It's like a family.
To find your more, visit play.afl/more to footy.
Football club is very, very important in this community. Without it, there's not much else to do in such a small town.
I do believe that there's so much more to sport than just winning.
If my story says anything, it's that you don't need the experience, having the passion and having the want to see the young girls excel.
It's also, to me, a chance to give back to the community.
To find your more, visit play.afl/more to footy.
Presented by BHB, the AFL's Gender Equity Education Program supports community football clubs to make more welcoming and inclusive environments for everyone in footy, particularly women and girls. It provides practical tools to remove barriers, challenge outdated norms, and create safer, more equitable environments where everyone can participate, lead, and officiate the game.
We chose the Gender Equity Education Program more because of the growth we've had in the female participation over the years. So for us, it was an addition to the Women and Girls Charter Club, which we did back in 2024. The growth we've had in our female participation from the start of that to where it is now is nearly double.
What has stood out the most is how practical the program has been, and it uses real-world examples and that stuff clubs can start implementing straight away.
The Gender Equity Education Program has had a huge impact of our club. Participation rates of our females has grown massively over the last few years. It just gives the ability for a mum that has a young daughter to have a safe space to start a new sport, continue on their AFL journey here at the club.
We would encourage other clubs to get on board with the program, help create a safer, more inclusive environment for your club, players, families and members.
The program for us, it really shone a light on what we've been doing well as a club. Clubs continue to grow, participation levels continue to grow. I feel confident within our club that new players to our club, existing players to our club, feel that the environment they're here, they continue to learn, continue to grow, but doing it in a safe space for kids these days, it's paramount.
So take the next step and submit an EOI via the link in the caption below.
actually doing some work for the longer juniors. Coaching, doing development. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2026 Bond University QAFLW Elimination Final number 1. Coming to you live from Bond University Oval here at Robina on the Gold Coast. My name's Kane Browning. Still joining me is Julian Van der Dries.
Wow, what an
and
epic
geez, what a
first half of footy that was. There was
first
some
half
tight
of
contest,
Elimination
lethal
Final footy,
tackles,
Jules.
and some great
Yeah,
ball
very
movement.
entertaining.
Don't go
Kano.
anywhere though, because we have a
That
feeling
first half of
this
footy
next
was
half
a
is going to
real
be
arm
even
wrestle. The
better.
ball was pinging both ends, and the tackling was a feature. When we got that rain squall come through, the girls ramped it up and just really attacked the contest. Great to watch, and the ball handling as well in the air with the wet footy was a feature. So, but this one's still up for grabs. Yeah, with Bond, 22 points up. As the coaches sort of walk past us now, they'll know it's not in the bag yet. And Aspley have shown all year that fight that they can. They stay in that contest, Kano, and you've got some information from around the grounds.
No, yeah, we had the other elimination final, all signed, sealed and delivered. Morningside way too good for Wilson Grange this afternoon. 77-20, so a 57-point win in favour of the Panthers. They progress through to the next week of finals. Unfortunately for Wilson Grange, they've bowed out. Well done on a pretty good 2026 premiership season. But here right now, Bond Uni 22 points up. But we did say off air, Jules, I tell you what, if the Hornets can kick the first couple of goals in this quarter, it's absolutely game on. We're ready to go in the middle of the ground. Corrigan there for the Hornets. Absolutely thumped the ball out of the middle of the ground, just trying to get the ball forward. Ball dribbling around half forward for the Hornets. Bond Uni pounce on it. Coming out of defence, kicking to that outer side wing. A nice little crowd undercover over there. Lucky them. We're a little bit soaked here at the moment, trying to dry out. That little mini storm has pushed through fairly quickly, so this could be game on here. Dry weather, hopefully, in the next 10-15 minutes. Hornets again. The school's been pretty good this afternoon. Middleton found a teammate. Now they got some room to move. Kicking towards Stallard, takes the mark, about 50 out, she's got a player all on her own. Can she take a mark? She left it bounce. Kick off the ground, is that a goal? No, it's not.
Yeah, Carriage got out the back there. She's been running up and down the wing all day, Summer Carriage, and she lost her opponent, got out the back, and just Bond were quick enough to get back and force that one through. But good positive start by the Hornets.
Defensive effort was well done on that occasion on the last line. Found a teammate out there near the boundary line. So again, the lights have been on probably for the last half an hour. Got a little bit dark and dill there. Bond University again coming out from half-back. Ran back into trouble was Adamson. Got absolutely claimed. Free kick to the Hornets. Where's Stallard? Looking for Stallard. Leads out. She's pushing back towards the goal square. That ball's going to go directly towards her. Gets to the front. Could have been a free kick for holding. No, said the umpire. Aspley still desperate. Downey gets claimed. Play on, said the umpire. Players dive on it. Umpire has found a free kick. Looks like it's going to go to Bond Uni. And they're going to come out of trouble from centre half back.
That's Chapman, is it? Taking Chapman.
Yes, it
Cross
is.
halfback, yep. There we go. And no, that was Sandman actually.
Sandman?
So, yep. So conditions have fined up a bit, Kane. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, with a little rainbow there for a while. So the girls moving the footy a bit more freely, and it's out into space. So here we go. Bond's first foray forward, but wow, great clean pick up there by the Hornets player, cross half back. So chain of handballs. The hands seem to be sticking a lot better now, and they pursue up the far wing in front of the grandstand.
Well, not quite sure where to go from here. It's going to take a pretty decent kick to where the majority of the players are. Just hacks the ball forward. Looking for, looks like Stallard again. It's Stallard or nothing at the moment for the Hornets. Again, Uni trying to come out of trouble. Using the chain of handball. Kicks around the corner. That was okay by Adamson. Gets out the back. Players come together. Good front and centre. Now they've got a bit of room. Oh, absolutely Polak's there. Umpire says on the ball.
Yeah, well, fair enough. She tried to go inside and got collared there. So, yeah, Aspley have come out of the rooms, out of the blocks for sure. Let's see if they can put it on the scoreboard, though. They haven't been able to get back-to-back goals as yet. So here we go, the Hornets. They'll go inside their 50 again. They're outnumbered, though. They should be able to deal with this, Bond, if they're clean. They are. That was... who was that? Sanderman again. Sanderman, she's had a good couple of minutes across half-back there, so... Here we go. The play seems to be all on the far side, Kano, which is a little bit different to the first half.
Yes, and Blattman is one out in the forward 50 for Uni. That ball drifting towards the boundary line. Players keep it in. That tackle's laid, and it's going to be a ball up right on that far side boundary line there. Ball gets thrown up. Carrigan couldn't get a clean tap out. Ball gets pushed over the boundary line. Boundary thrown about 90 metres out from the Bull Sharks' goal.
Just a little bit of a lull in proceedings. The pressure was frantic there to start the second half. And the players just taking a breath with a couple of stoppages, a couple of boundary throw-ins. Let's see things ramp up again. Ground level there, Ella couldn't go with it. Actually, that was Nolan, who had a cracking first half. So here we go again.
Here
Nolan
she is again.
Again, got the 1-2. Little kick inside 50, hits the deck. Wow, that was a good clean gather. Another one, this goes deep to the top of the square. They fly. Good spoil by the Hornets, but at ground level.
Oh, well done.
Young Millie Ella was held. Play-on's called good. Head over the footy, picks it up. Ella goes again. The young 18-year-old. She's had a great start to the second half.
Well, she's got no fear, does she? She just puts her head down, burrows in.
Yep.
Attack on the footy has been intense.
Yep, these conditions suit her too. Those ground balls, she's just vacuuming up. So here we go then. This is Nolan again, has had a good start in the second term. Looking dangerous. Ball's bobbled out in the tackle. Quick kick away by the Hornets into space. This is a big one-on-one. Bond unit, they have a shot at goal. It goes over the back. Does it go through? Just touched. So, yeah, having a good little minute here or two, Bond. And let's see, they'll be trying to lock this in and enjoy some possession inside their own half.
Look at the amount of numbers. No one in Aspley's basic half of the ground. Stallard's on her own in the middle of the ground. Ball's going to get pushed to this broadcast side. Plenty of numbers there. Corrigan couldn't get to it for the Hornets. Carriage again, back to Corrigan. Corrigan just taps it on. Zarafa gets held off the ball, play on. Nolan again, she's accumulating. That kick's not the best. Found a opposition player in Ella Smith at half-back who plays on quickly. It's broadcast side as Nolan comes off for a well-earned break. This goal here has been really good. Middleton, I keep calling her name.
She's had plenty of possessions, just those little chippy ones. Normally good by a foot. This time bites off the lead. Hits the ground. Good pressure from Bond in the air. This is an important one. Who wins this contest? They go in and under, held in for a ball up. So,
bit unlucky there, Downey, not to get a free kick for being held. She's playing half-forward wing.
It's been a great ruck battle today.
As it was, Zarafa again almost gets claimed. Play on to the umpire. Great tackle there from Bonuni and Chapman. That ball wasn't going anywhere.
Did well, Chapman. That's a feature of a game. And did well not to get into the back of the opponent there as we have a blood rule. One of the Bond girls will come off the blood on the knee.
See, that's the bad thing about length of socks these days. It's the ankle socks now. 20 years ago, it was knee high. You could have pulled that sock up and hit that blood from the umpire. Zarafa lays another solid tackle.
Plenty of blood on the knees come finals on the Gold Coast grounds, mate, with those hard cricket pitches.
Yes.
Opening the knees up. There we go. Zarafa again. She's been strong. Oh, somehow the ball stays in play as they bobble it around. Chapman's been good. And brings that ball in board. There's a nest of players around the footy at the moment. If they can get it in the space. Chapman again. Little kick goes out and they go forward through Fote. Annabelle Fote. It's a good effort. So they're just trying to lock this one in and they get a good handball out. Aspley are going to have to be clean and deal with this one. Can they make a clean exit? Mark's not paid, so play on's a call.
Plumpton with the ball there. Bonuni win it back though. Here's an opportunity. They kick to that forward pocket. Who was down there? That was Blackman down there for University. Oh, plays come together right on the boundary line. Great defensive effort by everyone involved. Still the ball just rolling around. Uni desperate to lock it in. Aspley desperate to get the ball out of there. Now they've got a bit of room to move. Downey unfortunately ran past that ground ball. Oh, play gets claimed instantly. Good solid tackle, and the umpire said on the ball.
Yeah, had to be holding the ball there. Aspley diffused the situation there. Let's see, they haven't been able to get past the centre of the ground here, and it's going to come back into Bond's forward half. They're under siege again. So here we go. Let's see if Bond can join the dots here. They've enjoyed possession but haven't been able to capitalise inside 50. This one's a long bomb. If it hits the ground, it'll be dangerous. Here they go, the runners. They swoop on it. There's this flying slap. Blackman snaps around the body just across the face. So another behind. And yeah, Bonuni just enjoying this possession. And Aspley will want to get one or two on the board this quarter as we go into the final.
Well, we're 9.5 minutes into this third quarter. They had a couple of opportunities early in the quarter to get some schoolball pressure back on the University, but unfortunately couldn't get the ball through the middle of the big sticks. Aspley now at the other end of the ground trying to come out of trouble. Kick to half back. Again, all the numbers are with Bonuni. Trying to get the ball on boot. Play on, said the umpire. Aspley win it back. Cross their half back line. Looking for a teammate. That hack handball wasn't great. They've still got an opportunity to come out of trouble. They don't argue. They're under the pump. Look at the Sharks circling here. The Sharks trying to win the ball back, and they do. Kick to the hot spot. Blackman playing from behind. It's a bit of a foot race. Who's going to win this battle? Blackman puts her body on the line. Well done, Blackman. Tried to get the ball out. They've got the extra teammate there. They can be clean. Ball still rolling around in this wet weather conditions. Ball right in front of that boundary line there. Play on, said the umpire. Ball still in. Look out. Players come together. Ball rolling back towards this broadcast side boundary line. You're not going anywhere. Umpire says, give it to me. Great tackle laid there by the captain, Grace Moody.
Yep, stopped in her tracks there, the Aspley player, and another ball up. So Bond won't mind this, Kano. It's just soaking up time. They have a 3.5 goal, 4 goal lead. So here we go. That's marked well there by Ella. Here we go. So Grace Ella. Let's see what she does with this kick. It's a nice 7-iron, and she's hit a target beautifully. Put just to the back of the contest. There's been a handball to Zarafa and put her under pressure. So ball stays in.
No, Blackman again.
Goal from Blackman is looking dangerous this third term, Kane.
Well, keeping an eye on Zarafa. She stayed down a little bit longer than I thought she would. That was really solid contact. About 45 out from goal. Almost a perfect kick to Blackman in the goal square. Unfortunately, across the face. So another missed opportunity for the Bull Sharks. 4-8-32 to 1-2-8. So it's 24 points the margin. 4 straight goals. They've only managed one in almost 3 quarters of footy. That ball's gone out, bounce off the boot. So again, Bonyuni is going to go straight back into attack, and the free kick's going to go to Adamson.
That last foray inside 50 was the best one yet for Bond. Just getting that kick over the back instead of at the leading target seemed to work and ensured the shot on goal from Blackman. Here they go again. This one is going to just get forced inside 50. I think the players bobble around.
Oh, well done.
Chapman gets it onto the left boot. And the Aspley player leads her player out. So a little soccer off the ground, doing whatever she can to defuse it. So kick from outside 50 to Bond. It's over the back of Blackman. She's looked threatening, Kane, we said, this whole third term. And she just a minute ago just put one across the face, and now she'll get a shot 20 metres out directly in front, which you'd expect her skill level to pop this one through, mate.
Well, that was great forward craft too by Blackman. She hit the contest hard, was trailing, but unfortunately the Aspley defence got sucked in the contest. She got out the back and took an easy chest mark.
She goes, she comes in on the right foot, and it's a lovely kick. The goal umpire didn't have to move. And for all of the forward pressure and possession, Bond finally get their 6-pointer and put more heat on Aspley to answer. They'll need to answer. They've been gallant, Aspley, and they've been good. They've showed they're more than capable of going inside 50. They just need to get that last piece of the puzzle and put some more points on the board. So still plenty of time,
Good goal to
still
Kenny
7
Blackman.
or so minutes in this third term, the premiership quarter.
Well,
the
they
elimination.
Aspley definitely need that next goal, don't they, Jules? I mean, again, there's really hasn't been any reward for effort, unfortunately. They've been so gallant. Bonyuni a little bit cleaner when the ball hits the ground. The likes of Nolan have been having a field day this afternoon. Nolan trying to lay the tackle on. Aspley trying to break straight through the corridor. They might have a little bit of an overlap going. Kick off the ground might work. Oh, great defensive effort by the Bull Sharks, though. Another kick off the ground towards that boundary line. Players come together. That could have been a high tackle. Players dive on it. Still trying to keep the ball in. Great smother there from the Hornets. Pressure comes. Players dive on it. That ball is definitely not going anywhere.
Yeah, that was Grace Eller's done some nice things this quarter as well. The other girls getting involved, cracking in. So let's see what the Hornets can do. If they can get themselves a shot on goal. But the defence there are set up well. So here we go, a little handball out there. They go back in the corridor where there's a little bit of space. Bull Sharks just hammer in, they swarm in to help each other, don't they?
Sorry, Jules, to cut you off. Milton got into a little bit of space, but again, that backline pressure from Bonyuni was brilliant on that occasion. They're not allowing them any opportunity deep inside their attacking 50. They're just rolling the ball out, trying to get the ball forward. Great tackle again by the Bull Sharks.
Is that Chapman again?
Chapman again.
Wow.
Well, we talked about Nolan in that first half, but I'll tell you what, Chapman in this third quarter has been absolutely brilliant as she hacks the ball, good 40 metres down the ground. Kick. Ball gets out the back. Here's Nolan now. Can she be clean? Decides to kick the ball off the ground. Aspley desperately trying to get the next goal on the board. Kicks down the line, surrounded by Bull Sharks. Good contest. Players come together. Unfortunately, Zarafa. No, it's a boundary throw-in.
Wow. No, I thought the umpire thought that was a free kick, but it's not. McCarthy unlucky not to get the one in the back. But that's okay. The rucks will go up. I like the quarter from McDonough in the ruck for Aspley too. She's battled hard. So good flying kick by Ella Smith. Puts her team forward again. Let's see what they can do here. It just seems a little bit hard work at the moment for the Hornets. A little bit hard work, and it's due to the pressure applied by the Bull Sharks.
Well, again, every opportunity the Hornets get, it's either a little smother or just the pressure off the ball or a little bump. Great tackling. I mean, Bonyuni, just considering they're a good almost 5 goals in front, they're not allowing the Hornets any opportunities. The player is down. Didn't quite see the contact, but she's picked herself up fairly quickly. That's Sienna Wilson. No love lost between these two sides.
The umpire's got the book out.
Umpire does have the book out.
And the pen.
So
Just making note of something here. Might have been...
it might be a report. It might be Zarafa by the looks of it. She's a little bit confused on what was going on there. But it's Wilson now.
We're going to have to wait for the whistle to renew proceedings here after the report.
Well, umpire just explaining what's going on. So, yeah, it is Zarafa who's going in the book. So, we're going to have to keep an eye on that during the week. She might be missing if the Bull Sharks get up this afternoon for next week's big final. That kick towards goal from Smith, who's there for the Hornets, but it's a great mark in the end, and this girl here has been really good. Sky White, she's got a goal this afternoon. She finds herself at full back. Kick towards the boundary line again. Good mark there by Ella.
Good hands. That's
Evie Reeves, sorry.
Evie Reeves, yeah. Looks a bit like one of the Ellas. You don't want a fourth Ella out here.
Well, then,
there could be. There's actually 4 daughters.
I don't have a stutter. There are 3 Ellas out there this afternoon. And again, White.
That's White.
Strong,
good 5 minutes.
Strong hands. Great 5 minutes. Kick towards half forward. They've got the outnumber here on it. Zarafa trying to put the body work on. Kick back and forward. Could work. Off the chest of a player.
White again.
Doing
well.
Hacks the ball forward. It's in the hands of Brosnan Ball.
Yeah, White having some impact here, Kano, the ruckman. And, yeah, this one's chipped out to Zarafa. So just trying to calm the farm a little bit, the Bull Sharks, with Aspley know it's go time for them if they want to stay in this contest. The run and receive, I like that. And up through the middle as a one-on-one. And ball hits the deck. Good physical work there by the Aspley player. Keeps their team in the contest. But Bond have the numbers again. They're able to work their way out with hands and chipping ball. And they'll breathe a sigh of relief again.
Evie Reeves.
So just have all the answers at the moment. Good strong contest, no free kick. This time Aspley go forward, but they're set up well. And Chapman again.
Oh, look out. Oh, jeez. Players come together there. What a contest. Bond Uni come away with it, though. That kick's going to probably not be kept in. It's going to be a last two. Free kick to Aspley.
That was Hallie Gaia, actually. That did that good work across half-back for the Bull Sharks. So
Gabby Roberts with the free kick here, the captain of the Hornets this season. Kicks the ball back towards half-forward, where all the numbers are for Bond Uni. Ball still rolling around. As the siren goes, 3/4 time. So not a lot of change to the scoreboard in that third quarter. Looks like it's 5-8-38 to 1-2-8. So it's gone from 24 points to 30 points in favour of the Bull Sharks. And as
Okay, let's give them 60 minutes of skills, fitness and fun. And let's not forget about connection. We're talking safe, inclusive and modified rules, perfect for newcomers. Okay, super kick on 3.
1, 2, 3, super kick! Yeah!
Super fun, super safe, super inclusive. Super kick, tailor-made for 7 to 12-year-olds.
AFL 9s, it's footy for
best mates looking to be teammates.
cardio fiends after a bit of competition.
Legends of the game. Looking at making a comeback.
There's footy for when your week's pretty cooked. Or for fitting it in between classes.
It's footy!
It's footy.
It's footy.
It's footy for me.
It's not just an Australian sport. There's a lot of countries that come over and create a home here that can also join in and play the sport to the fullest potential.
All the advice that you get given, it's really inspiring.
Being part of a football team is more than just a game. It's like a family.
To find your more, visit play.afl/more to footy.
Football club is very, very important in this community. Without it, there's not much else to do in such a small town.
I do believe that there's so much more to sport than just winning.
If my story says anything, it's that you don't need the experience, having the passion and having the want to see the young girls excel.
It's also, to me, a chance to give back to the community.
To find your more, visit play.afl/more to footy.
Presented by BHB, the AFL's Gender Equity Education Program supports community football clubs to make more welcoming and inclusive environments for everyone in footy, particularly women and girls. It provides practical tools to remove barriers, challenge outdated norms, and create safer, more equitable environments where everyone can participate, lead, and officiate the game.
We chose the Gender Equity Education Program more because of the growth we've had in the female participation over the years. So for us, it was an addition to the Women and Girls Charter Club, which we did back in 2024. The growth we've had in our female participation from the start of that to where it is now is nearly double.
What has stood out the most is how practical the program has been, and it uses real-world examples, and that stuff clubs can start implementing straight away.
The Gender Equity Education Program has had a huge impact of our club. Participation rates of our females has grown massively over the last few years. It just gives the ability for a mum that has a young daughter to have a safe space to start a new sport, continue on their AFL journey here at the club.
We would encourage other clubs to get on board with the program, help create a safer, more inclusive environment for your club, players, families and members.
The program for us, it really shone a light on what we've been doing well as a club. Clubs continue to grow, participation levels continue to grow. I feel confident within our club that new players to our club, existing players to our club, feel that the environment they're here, they continue to learn, continue to grow, but doing it in a safe space. For kids these days, it's paramount.
So take the next step and submit an EOI via the link in the caption below.
Thanks for joining us for this final quarter of the first elimination final in the Bond University QAFLW for season 2026. Bond Uni in front of the moment by 30 points. Aspley been desperate in that third quarter to hit back with a couple of goals. They haven't been able to do it. My name's Kane Brown. Still joining me is Julian van der Dries. And Julian, just quickly, that third quarter, as good as Bond Uni were, Aspley were able to restrict them.
Yeah, low-scoring affair, real arm wrestle. Aspley were able to enjoy some possession, but just couldn't get that final kick deep, good day to score. So let's see, still plenty of time this last quarter. Aspley will have to string a few together in a row. But Bond are the first team to go forward here. If they get the first one, they'll have their tails up. Here we go, ball is in the forward pocket for the Bull Sharks. Tackling's been a feature for both teams today.
Looks like it was Brosnan Ball again at the bottom of that pack. Free kick's been found though in favour of the Hornets. So this is where they've been sort of stuck most of the afternoon. Deep in their defensive unit, desperately trying to get the ball out. That was a brilliant smother by one of the Ella girls.
Yep.
Back on it now with the tackle. That's what you're talking about if you're a Bull Shark supporter. Well done. Ball still rolling around. Players diving on it, trying to get the ball out. That wind's starting to pick up as well. Umpire's found a free kick. Actually, it's holding the ball.
Yeah, rewarded with the tackle there. With the pressure from Miliala first, but the free kick for that last tackle, Kano, will go to
It's
the
Brosnan Ball.
Brosnan Ball. Started the quarter well.
Well, the wind is starting to pick up. The frostbite is starting to set in. It's very cool this afternoon here in Robina. The rain has disappeared, but the cold has set in as it gets a little bit darker. The lights are still on here. Brosnan Ball. This could be one of the last nails in the coffin. Look at that ball come back beautifully. Brosnan Ball, well done. Well done to the Bull Sharks. That's a perfect start to them. And unfortunately for the Hornets, geez, it just makes you drop your head a little bit more in this final quarter when they're so desperate to get back into this game, Julian.
Yes, yeah, that's a stinger, that one, but you can't fault the Bull Sharks. It's just their pressure.
What a goal from Miller.
It's not necessarily razzle-dazzle stuff, but the full-on pressure is relentless and created that goal. Something out of nothing. And yeah, first goal crucial. So we go back to the middle. Let's see what Aspley, if they can answer here. It's been a 50-50 out of the middle all day with the rucks really even battle there. Here we go now. Aspley work their way out of this contest with hands. That's good. Nice. They get on the outside now. This kick will go inside 50. Not a deep entry again though, Kano. They're unable to get past that 50-metre arc. Ball hits the deck. And good strong work there by the Bull Sharks. They get on the outside now.
Well done. Well done to, who was that down there? That was Downey again. She's had a really good day considering what the scoreboard says. Downey again trying to hack the kick away. Nolan at the bottom of the pack as usual, just hacked the handball out. Ball just managed to be touched before it went over the boundary line. So good work there from the Bull Sharks. Bit of a hug between players here right in front of us. Good teamwork here. Bit of
good banter.
Bit of performance going on there between those two. Keep an eye on that contest between those two as the play continues now. Hornets desperate for the next one. They just have to get the next goal. Can they keep this ball in? Yes, they can. Actually, no. They've been pulled over the boundary line. Boundary throw-in.
Yeah, well, Bottom won't mind this. Kano just enjoying a bit of territory and possession.
McCarthy on that occasion couldn't keep the ball in for the Hornets.
So ball's thrown in. Let's see what Aspley can do if they can put some life back into this game with a goal. But good little handball over the back there. And strong at the contest. Good ground ball, kept her feet. Was the number 19 in Reeves. Has been good.
Been very good, Eva Reeves, in that third quarter.
The play on Aspley gets slung off the ball there. Bond just a little bit stronger at ground level still. But here we go again. It's still a slippery pill from that shower earlier. So they're able to get on the outside now and get a kick up the wing in front of the commentary side possession. Players fly in. Ella's in there. Millie Ella again. Competing hard.
Oh, well done.
Umpire's paid holding the ball there. Just being prior opportunity. So as we hear the support from the bench from the Bull Sharks for their girls, they've got their tails up. They know if they can get over the line today, they'll have the home final here next week, Kano.
Bordigan was absolutely brilliant there getting that free kick. Again, Nolan gets on the right foot. Looking for Blackman, who's had a pretty good day in front of goal. Trying to get back onto the contest. That little hack kick again. Oh, great mark. Overhead mark there by Williams. She's kicked a goal this afternoon. Probably a bit far out to score. Looking for Blackman at full forward. She's playing from behind. Can't get there, unfortunately. And on the last line down there, it looked like it was McDonough.
Yeah, the kick needed to go to the other side, came to the fat side, didn't it? But the ball's been hemmed in this pocket with the wind a lot today. So here we go again. The Hornets trying to exit here. They get it out the back to go forward. That's a good little Snappy ball up the wing, but as we get another shower blowing in, Kane just starting to dry at the notes.
Oh, jeez. We need a hairdryer up here, folks. We're definitely a bit wet, damp, and cold. The notes have gone everywhere. They're damp as well. Good luck trying to ride on them. As play continues now, here's a chance for Hornets. No one really forward of this contest. Stallard's around the mark, trying to keep the ball in front of herself. And that ball gets dribbled out on this broadcast side as a Bond Uni player slow to pick herself up on that occasion was Adamson. He's been pretty good this afternoon as well. Good luck trying to find a 3-2-1, Jules, this afternoon. I'm sure you got your ideas. Ball gets thrown back in. Hornets, again, desperate to get the next one on the board as the rain has returned here to Bond University Oval. Hornets still with it. Again, though, the Bull Sharks, surprise, surprise, hunting in a pack here. Wins the ball back. Every time that ball gets smothered, it's definitely going to be hurting the hands. Zarafa desperately trying to get the ball out. That ball gets held up. Considering the wet weather, we've still got a pretty decent crowd here down Bond University Oval. They're not going home.
Not going home. They're running for cover again, though. They're cleared out of the hill, back under cover to the downtown bar. So quick handball there, right in the action, right in front of us here on the wing. So conditions getting tricky again, becoming a contested affair, which Bond won't mind. It's going to be hard to score.
Well, that rain is teeming down now. I mean, you can see it. If you can look on the screen, you can definitely see it as the ball gets out the back. Here's a chance for Bond Uni to go forward once again. Ball not the best off the boot. Great tackle there by the Hornets. They're not giving up by any stretch. Ball gets pushed over the boundary line. Umpire says throw it in.
Yeah, none of the girls showing signs of letting up yet. They're going to go right to the siren. You know, coming up towards halfway into the last turn. And good ruck work there. Well done by Sky White. It's been huge today. Well, probably tackle without a play as a call.
Nolan as well has been good in that contest. Zarafa with the contest. Just got the ball on boot again, pushed over the boundary line. So Bond Uni looking to lock this ball in for the next 5 or so minutes, and this game should be won. As that rain gets just a little bit heavier. Hopefully they've got some warm towels down there, because geez, it'd be very cold once you stop running around. Ball gets thrown back in now. Bond Uni just taps the ball out of the ruck. She's been good this afternoon, Sky White. Aspley first onto it, hits the contest hard. Was Middleton. She's been good for the Hornets, definitely in my top 3 for them this afternoon. Just decides to kick the ball over the line. Well done to Reeves.
Pressure.
Reeves is going to get the 1-2 here. Look out, you could get crunched. Just hacks the ball towards half forward. That ball gets cut off though by the Hornets.
Good composure there, Reeves.
And it's Zelensky with the mark.
Yeah, good composure here, Reeves, in front of our commentary box. Kano took the hands, danced around one, under pressure, and got it away. So here we go again. And that one's off hands for the Bull Sharks. Another throw in, so just a contested affair at the moment, and the conditions have made sure that's the way it's going to be.
If you can hear the shivering in my voice, it's very, very cold in this commentary box, ladies and gentlemen.
Need a hot chocolate, KO.
Definitely need a hot chocolate on the way home. Here's Reeves again. She's been so good in the second half. Zarafa hits the pack hard. Got the hairball out. Who's there for the Bull Sharks? Great tackle by White. Play on, said the umpire. Again, Uni desperately trying to get the ball forward. Aspley desperately trying to hold it up. It gets held up.
Yeah, Ella again. And yeah, the strong bodies are coming to the fore now, aren't they? Just with this contested game now. Zarafas and Reeves, they're able to hold their feet in the contest and take the tackle and get the handball out. So here we go now, the Hornets. Let's see what they can do. They'd love another one on the board to finish their season. If they can't do something miraculous. Here we go again. So White puts that one forward. Dangerous spot, top of the goal square, but good little exit there from Aspley. The left footer goes up the wing. So well done. Chain of kicks and handballs there. They can get it to the halfway with a good kick. It's a lovely long kick. The ball hits the ground, players get bowled over. Carriage is in there, she's tried hard all day up this wing. Play on's a call, good ground ball there, exiting stoppage.
Zarafa.
Yeah, Zarafa, there's a strong body that stopped her in her tracks. Thought she was exiting out of the stoppage, and there was a stop sign right there.
Absolute brick wall in Zarafa, isn't it? Every time. Ball gets punched over the boundary line. But, yeah, I mean, Roberts is. I've liked the way Roberts has gone about her business this afternoon. The captain for the Hornets really tried to contribute. Geez, you just look at some of these players to our left, and I tell you what, everyone is shivering in these wet conditions as the wind has picked up, blowing a bit of the gale. The rain has got a bit heavier. Ladies and gents, this is supposed to be the sunny Gold Coast. It's turned into an absolute typhoon down here.
I reckon there's some girls out there that love it though, Kano. There's some that love it more than others, these conditions. They're lapping it up and they're going, this suits my game. But here we go. Ella just nudged out of the contest. Aspley fighting tooth and nail to not let Bond run away with this one. Look at this, they've repelled well in this last
look
quarter.
out.
They're going to have to do it again. Ball smothered. Play on's a call. Socket off the ground. They're just doing whatever they can. And dangerous ball. They're set up well, Bond. They're set up well through Chapman, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Chapman, who's been huge the second half in particular. I think the tackle count's gone through the roof on Toby Chapman's stat sheet.
If you can, let's see if you can kick the goal.
Wow, she's gone onto it, and the wind's just pushing that to the right side. So.
Look at the Aspley Hornets here. Got the rain jackets out on the bench, ladies and gents. It's very cold. I don't know what those jackets are going to really do in this weather. It's blowing an absolute gale down here, and this rain is hitting us directly in the face. This is what commentary is all about, ladies and gents. An elimination final between Bond University and the Aspley Hornets. Aspley desperately trying to hold this ball up. Players come together. As time ticks away.
It's coming in sideways, Kano.
Well,
it's asking us how much do we want it.
Well,
we're committed for another 7.5 minutes, mate.
My clipboard is absolutely dripping at the moment, Julian, as play continues now. Who can stand up? Even the coaches' boxes have probably shut the windows there. Lucky them, we don't have the luxury of windows, ladies and gents. Ball comes to the front. The ball handling's been really good, though, since this second wave of rain has turned up. It's been really good from both sides as ball gets pushed out of bounds. Hopefully our friend the cameraman here isn't looking like a drowned rat, that he keeps wiping that camera clean. Hopefully the vision's coming to you guys pretty clear. We're working our backsides off at the moment. Ball's about to get thrown back in. We've played a tick under 14 minutes here in the final quarter. Looks like Bond Uni are going to progress, and it's going to be game over for Aspley. Bond Uni, again, desperately trying to win possession here. Aspley trying to clear the ball, gets swung around about 15 times.
720, the 720 is a giveaway. And
it's good for the skateboard, not so good for footy as play gets taken out. Now, that's a little bit of frustration coming out from the Hornets. I'm just trying to...
wasn't a lot in it. Plumpton just
Plumpton
a little
it
bit
was.
late in there after the kick, and it wasn't a lot in, but it was enough for the downfield. So here we go there. It's going to be hard to connect there with the kick, but it's a ground ball. I think that's the most likely type of goal we're going to see now, Kane.
That was surprise, surprise. That was Nolan again at ground level.
But even so, Blackman presented well, and if you're presenting and getting that ball to give your Smalls a chance, I think that is the likely way that the goals are going to come now in the last 5 minutes. Aspley are going to have to go coast to coast if they want to get on the scoreboard.
Well, we're ticking in the time on here. We've ticked over about 15 minutes, so arguably probably about 5 minutes to go here. This elimination final. Looks like it's going to be the Bull Sharks to progress, and Aspley, unfortunately, season 2026 is ticking down to be over, and all she wrote for this season. They've had a brilliant year, 6th position on the ladder. Here comes Bond Uni again, who finished up 3rd. Ball comes off the chest, comes to the front, play on to the umpire. Again, Middleton, bottom of the pack. She's worked so hard for the Hornets this afternoon. She's had a few teammates going along that line. This is probably the furthest they've been able to move the footy in this final quarter. Can they get a goal to finish off here? Again, the Bull Sharks repel though. Found a teammate out wide. Is that ball going to be kept in? Yes, it is. Hornets desperately trying to lock that ball up. Ball up on that outer side.
The lights coming into full effect now, Kano. 5:30 in the afternoon, and a glum afternoon now. The showers persisting.
Well, we did say looks like the shower has disappeared. We had the rainbow going, and just as soon as we said that, it came blistering back in. So time ticking down now. 16.5 minutes played. Arguably probably 3.5 minutes left. What can the Bull Sharks do here to finish this game off? That's a beautiful kick. Batman couldn't get there, unfortunately. Looks like, who's that down there? Lays a beautiful tackle. Unfortunately, it's a free kick for holding. And that down there, that was Reeves again. Her second half has been absolutely brilliant for the Bull Sharks. Unfortunately, gave the free kick away. Geez, you can barely see on that outer side with that wind and rain. Good luck trying to identify. I've got 4 eyes, Jules, and even I'm struggling to identify players on that outer side in front of that scoreboard.
Yeah, we're not magicians, Kano. We'll do our best, but we're still seeing the girls finishing off this game. No one's put the cue in the rack yet.
I'm going to have to go to Officeworks, get a new notepad, I think. Mine is absolutely cooked at this stage.
We've got to somehow get across the ground of the car.
Well, yeah, it's a good place to have a car park on the far side of the ground, unfortunately. That ball back in towards Bon Uni, and that's a great mark in the end. Well done.
Ella, is it? Yeah.
Number 18.
Yeah, Trinity Ella, one of the Ellas. You're going to launch this one from 50. It's a good-looking kick. They like it. Oh, just hits the padding on the post.
Just hits the padding.
The girls would have gone into raptures with that one to seal the deal.
We don't have a roof here, ladies and gents, but that would have blown the roof completely off this ground if they had one. So, Aspley again, coming out from defence. Found a teammate in that back pocket. Again, time ticking away. Probably got about a minute and a half left. Ticking on 18.5 minutes played.
I want to be too cute coming out of the back line in these conditions, Kane, but they've done well to string a couple of kick marks together.
Looks like it's 6:10:46 to 128. So 38 points the margin in favour of the Bull Sharks. Looks like they're going to progress to another knockout final next week. Zarafa gets held up in the middle of the ground. She's been one of the best this afternoon. She did get reported though, so keep an eye on that during the week. Hopefully she's available to play. Very important player for the Bull Sharks. Ball still rolling around, time ticking down. Aspley, they've been so gallant this afternoon, but in the end it looks like the Bull Sharks probably a bit too good on the skills perspective, and they got some goals early which definitely helped them along.
They played real finals footy, Kane. I mean, both teams pressure, but the pressure reading would have been well up for Bond throughout the afternoon, and that's they've got goals off the back of that, haven't they?
Oh, Batman, well done, trying to get the handball back in board. Again, Sharks surround the Hornets here. Ball gets held up, ticking almost 19 3/4 minutes. There can't be much time to go. Time ticks away. This could be the last play of the game. It's going to be the Bull Sharks by the looks of it. Time ticking down. Ball gets pushed towards the boundary line. Handball out. Really to no one. Play on to the umpire. Tick over 20 minutes, so we're definitely in time on as the siren goes. And it almost looks like a little bit of strike. Is that a little strike of lightning, or is that just the light beside the short circuit on us here? It's all the Bull Sharks, ladies and gents. They've run out 6:10:46. Oh, it's definitely got the camera flash going to the Hornets. 1-2-8. So in the end, what was it? It was a 38-point margin in favour of the Bull Sharks. And quickly try and run down, try and see through our notes, which are waterlogged, trying to work our goal kickers here.
Yeah, I can help you with the goals. So with the Bull Sharks, I think Kano Blackman with 1, Tegan Williams, Trinity Ella both with 1, Sky White and Lexi Samuels was there.
That's right.
Boslin Ball as well.
Yes.
Yes, and just the 1 goal scorer for the Hornets with Maddie Tallis.
Well, just quickly going to go go through the 3-2-1, Jules. You go for your 3-2-1. Who do you reckon was best on ground?
Yeah, well, there's a tale of two halves. I love Nolan's game in the first half. She probably just tailed off a little bit. I'll sneak. Well,
this is why you got 3, though.
Yeah,
remember,
yeah,
you can go 3-2-1.
In no such order, I'm going to go Nolan. I'm going to put Carriage in for Aspley. I thought she was huge, especially in the first half, and really projected her team forward numerous occasions on the wing. And I'll put in Toby Chapman across half-back was huge for, especially in the second half when the game was on the line there in the third quarter for the Bull Sharks. So in any order you like, we'll have Nolan, Chapman and Carriage.
No, well done to you, Julian. Thank you for joining us. Your contribution this afternoon in pretty trying circumstances in the end. It's still teeming with rain here. As players desperately trying to get to the showers. First thing I'd be doing is turn on the hot water and just sit there for the next half an hour and thaw out. Thanks to our cameraman here this afternoon. He's made a tremendous effort here. We're very waterlogged, ladies and gents. My name's Kane Brown. Thank you again, Julian, for your contribution this afternoon. It's been the Bull Sharks, way too good on this occasion. Aspley says goodbye for season 2026. Onward bound for Bond Uni. Hopefully we can join you again next week, wherever you might be watching around the country. There's still QAFLW finals coming up. There's more QAFL finals in the next couple of weeks as well. Tune into the AFL Queensland YouTube channel. My name's Kane Browning. Thank you very much for joining us and have a lovely evening. I'm going to try and get dry as quickly as I can. Good night.